very calm. It had this beautiful music, and it was awesome. However, I have a totally different energy, and so I'm going to bring that. The first thing that I want to thank Betsy for having me, and I am totally nervous. I have spoken on lots of stages with thousands of people, and I am more nervous today than I have ever been before. I'm like, like Betsy said, I'm like, people are seeing me now, so here I am. And I want to open up the conversation with judgments. Would you consider yourself a judgmental person?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. We have honest people in the room. Fantastic. So what kind of things do you judge? You. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you. You judge me, so what do you judge about me? Love this conversation.
Oh, well, everything.
Okay.
Well, it's not a negative thing. I'm just assessing everything about your voice and your color of your hair and your shoes and your body language.
So I want to open up the conversation to have a real conversation on really what are your judgments. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. So what are your judgments on either meeting me right here for the first time, or if you've met me, out in the community? Let's have a real conversation. What are those judgments? Like, let's get real.
I've never met you. I don't think I've ever seen you before. And to me, you look like you're very fashionable and that you must be into fashion.
That's very true statement. Yes, that's true. Yes. I look like I come from a good part of town. Thank you for that. What else?
You look like there are seeds sewn into that dress when they fabricated.
Awesome.
Living dresses, right? The new dress.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I like to touch people.
I like to touch people. I'm FaceTiming this. That's a little scary. Touch is my love language. Yes, thank you. You don't mind, do you?
I want more.
One more. Okay. What else?
You look and feel and have, exude the joy of a Disney princess.
Okay.
I'll have another one because I would say you're different from me.
Awesome. Thank you. How am I different?
Just your style is different from me, and pretty much people's style communicates their tribe. And so
Yes.
I say that makes me think you're different from me.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your honesty. So when I first came to this community, I was nervous about that because I do have style. I own a style psychology company. I've been speaking on style and fashion for 10 years. I've been going into corporations and talking about dressing for success. And when I first dropped into this community, I thought, I don't fit in. Nobody's gonna understand me here. Yet there was something here that I wanted to be a part of. And my topic tonight, the other side of the five. Because I come from the other side of the five, where I would consider mainstream America or corporate America. It's a different vibe. And then Betsy and I were having a conversation, and it's not even so much the other side of the five. It's the other side of San Diego, the other side of California, the other side of the country. No matter what, there's another side. And we have judgments on those other sides. So before coming into this community, I had judgments on the hippie folks. They kind of live in the clouds, and it's not real. They don't really know the struggles because everyone's so fucking happy all the time. But nobody really knows, what struggles are. I go up that corporate ladder, and everyone's so happy, and everything's got to be organic, and my clothes got to be organic, and my shoes got to be organic. And God forbid if I wear leather, I'm screwed in this community. And so I had all of these judgments that were going on, and those judgments keep us from the other side. So how many of you know you have a powerful message to share with the world? And how many of you want to share it outside of this room? Because I heard, the last time I was actually in this room, I heard Sham Dunbar, I think I said his name right, he made a comment to me that really resonated, or not to me, but to the crowd that really resonated. And he said, if you're speaking in this room, then you're, if you're speaking in this room, you're not making the difference. It's out there that you can make a difference. Because we all know, we all live in the same vibration, but it's out there. It's on the other side of the 5. But it is those judgments that keep us from going to the other side of the 5. So with the social change, to be able to get to the other side of the 5, I heard someone earlier say, something about trying to get people to understand us. That's not the key to social change. Going to where they are, understanding them, coming to their level. And I'm working with a lot of speakers in the world now, and dress is a big part of it. If you want to speak on that side of the 5, dress like they do on that side of the 5. Come to where they are so that they can hear you. And then be that light. Because if going in and shining our light and shining our glory and expecting them to understand, they don't get it. We don't get I didn't get this before I got here. I knew I wanted it.
Can you define what this is?
Yes, I will define what this is. Thank you. So no matter what side of the freeway you're on, we all want the same thing. We all want love. We all want connection. We all want to be understood. And in understanding, is that's what we're going to where they are. To understand what they might be going through. Because the truth is underneath fancy shoes, we all stand on the same ground. But we all stand on the same ground. And underneath fancy clothes, all right, we all have the same heart.
Another judgment.
Yeah. We all have the same heart. We all want to be understood. And underneath what's all on the outside is really the truth of who we are. And this body has been hurt by men. Physically, emotionally, verbally, sexually, and I still love men. I have hurt women. I have betrayed women. I've stole. I've lied. Not any different. So what's on the other side is not any different than who we are right here. To be love. And so I invite you with this social change is to go to the other side and step in those shoes and bring who you are to the other side. Whether it's the other side of the 5, whether it's the other side of San Diego, whether it's the other side of the world. Because if you're not shining your light. You're not making the difference that you can make. And so for me to be up here on this side of the 5, because I've done this a lot on the other side of the 5, although I've never taken my clothes off. That's a first. It was about getting outside of my box. And getting outside of our comfort zone, and I heard someone else say that earlier. By getting outside of our comfort zone is really and truly where we can make the biggest difference. Okay?